Blue roses are often used to symbolize mystery or the unattainable. If this sentence makes you mad, just know I didn't write it. I took it straight from the Wikipedia article Blue Rose. The citation of this line leads to a Russian gambling website. What do you guys want to play today? Are you feeling Wild Bandito? The Doghouse Megaways? Dino PD? If none of these are speaking to you, there's plenty more. Alright. You're right. We're getting distracted. Blue roses don't actually exist in nature because of genetic limitations, which is exactly the reason I tell people I'm not in the NBA. The closest that we've gotten is mauve roses, but that's not blue. Which is to say that today's undertaking is not just making a blue rose, it's doing what science has been unable to do, and doing that in every Animal Crossing game, starting with GameCube. Can't do it, sorry. Animal Crossing Wild World is the first game to feature hybrid flower breeding. If you wanted to complete the game, you would do stuff like build the biggest possible house, have the biggest possible store, get all the gold tools, complete your museum, and yes, have lots and lots of blue roses, a symbol of unattainability, or in modern terms, flexing. That being said, the path to a blue rose is pretty simple in this game. Getting one is as simple as breeding a black rose and a purple rose. A black rose is the product of 2 red roses, and a purple rose from 2 white roses. So pretty simple on paper, and hopefully in execution too. 3, 2, 1, go. Why are your Uber driver asking so many questions about where you're going? This game came out in 2005, where you didn't have your phone to just look at the entire time while you're sitting in the back of your Uber. You actually had to make conversation. I know, crazy. Uh-oh. Ew, I don't know about that guy, man. I'm getting the vibe as if I want to pummel him. Alright, my house is up here. Whoa, it is cherry blossom season. It's pretty. Ooh, and now red. Ooh, give me this immediately because. Oh, damn it. The pick up button. Alright, this game does something stupid. And City Folk does this too, where the pick up things button is the same as the run button. And so sometimes when you go to run, you end up picking things up. So you have to be very careful when you pick things up that you don't accidentally run over it and trample it. That's gonna have to be that might be the biggest barrier in this game. Plant it. I can already see a red rose over here. So let me do a lap around my town before I go and do all my chores and all that. I'm going to go do a lap around town, and I'm going to go grab all the flowers that will be necessary for this challenge, which to start is just red roses and white roses. Alright, so 1 lap around town gets us 5 red roses and 2 white roses. That's a bit unbalanced, considering we need to mate 2 red roses and 2 white roses. There's a bit of an imbalance there, but that's fine. One of the first things he's going to ask me to do is to plant some flowers around the store. I'm hoping that within those groups of flowers that he gives me is more flowers that I need. That would be nice, because I'm totally going to put them outside the store. Red tulip, yellow pansy, sun cosmos, yellow rose. You son of a bitch. The day I chose to start the Wild World portion of this challenge is April 6th, 2026, which is the first day of the week-long Flower Fest. Throughout the week, villagers will plant flowers around their houses to make the best garden possible. This provides us with ample opportunity to borrow some of these flowers to help get a head start in making a blue rose. I got another white. Okay, this is all nice and well and good, but can I get like, you know, yeah, like another white is good, but like, you know, can I get like a purple? Low-key just plant a blue rose. That's a good idea, actually. Yeah, dude. Doy, I almost just poked my eye out. Slapping my forehead with this in betwixt my fingers was not a good idea. No, dude, you just lock in and plant one. Oh, man. Dude! What a fucking idiot I am. Maybe I'll have, like, one big cluster. Like, how about I just add on any white roses that I get in the future? I'll just add on to this cluster here. And then any red roses that I get in the future, I'll add on to this cluster. Purple. Son of a bitch. Well, whatever. It gave me one thing. Which, you know, that's encouraging. Yeah, so I think I'll just add it onto this. Do you remember the huge tree in the... You remember the huge tree in the backyard? Well, it's dead now. Why'd she say that? Okay, cool. Damn it, man. Make me some fucking money! Come on! I need money! And enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. I'm gonna water you. Rake in the cash. Okay, but seriously, dude, what the fuck is going on? I have not gotten a single hybrid. I did this shit last night. Okay, look at the thumbnail for this stream on YouTube. I had to make the blue rose to get that thumbnail because I couldn't find a good screenshot online. So I took it upon myself to just make the blue rose for the sake of getting the thumbnail for this challenge video. And I made it in like an hour. It took like an hour. And I was like, an hour's not bad. I could do that on stream. Dude, it's been like an hour and a half at least now since I've actually started. Well, an hour 47. It's literally right there. And I haven't even gotten step 1 yet. I haven't even gotten the black rose. I haven't even gotten the purple rose. Dude, what is going on, man? What the hell is that? Is that a peacock butterfly? Well, surely that must mean that I have a black, blue, or purple rose. Eh? That must mean I have a purple rose, right? Or a black rose? But not here, and not in the red pile. Yeah, look at that. Hey, that's funny. Look at that. I had a stinking butterfly tell me that this is here before I had actually seen it myself. Cool. Well, we got a black rose. That's one step of the way. Now we need a purple rose to pair it with, and then that black and that purple rose can make a blue rose. See, it's simple. It's easy. But for some reason, it's taken us so long to even get this. I'm looking for purple, looking for purple, looking for... I have a big white patch at, like, the bottom.
Son of a fucking bitch. I remember watering this. Quit being a little asshole, alright? Could you quit being a little fucking asshole for 1 second, please? Could you please stop being a fucking asshole for 1 second? You can see me. I can pull up the video footage of me watering these things. Why are you gaslighting me into thinking that I didn't by making it so that they die the next day? Somebody wants to talk to you. Lyle can get the hell out, away from my face, out of my house, and honestly out of my entire town. He can go. He can go the hell away. I am about to simplify all of these flowers down. I'm about to get rid of all the reds, because I already got a black rose. I don't need another black rose. I would like another black rose, but that would imply that I would get another purple rose to breed that other black rose with. I can't even get one purple rose at this point. So what's the point of trying to get more black roses when I gotta focus on trying to get the damn purple one? I got 72 flowers planted here at this point, and none of them make me shit. I got 85 other white flowers out there, and they can't make me shit. So what's the point? I might as well just simplify it. If nothing's gonna give me anything anyway, then what's the point? I'm just wasting my time. I was wasting my time. Yeah, like, fuck this. I don't care. Get rid of it. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's another black rose. Wow. Wow. Awesome. Epic. Nice. Now, what are we going to do? We got 2. I suppose I could put the black and black together to make another black rose. So that I could have 3 black roses and 0 purple roses. Hell, I would not be surprised. I guess all I'm asking... That's odd. Mitosis be like, no, I think what happened is that there was a flower that had died the same day that it decided to make that purple. I think that it also, a white, I must have not watered it,
and it died? I think that's what happened. And with its last dying... It caught me what I needed. Get out of the stupid... It froze. Hole. Oh man, I was like, oh my god, of course it crashed. The UFO! Yeah, no, I think it... I was like, what are the odds that it crashes right as I get the very thing that I need? That'd be funny, wouldn't it? I'm gonna leave one group of... drop it, just whatever. I'm gonna leave one group of reds to make me another black rose. Literally just like a 4 patch of reds. And then a 4 patch of whites. And I'm going to leave that to make me another black rose or red or a purple rose if it wants to. If it doesn't, fine. We got the 2 that we need. But the more the merrier. We do have 2 black roses to pair with our 1 purple rose. So I think that that's the only whites and reds that I'll leave. I'm going to get rid of... Oh, Jesus, it's going to take forever. I'm going to get rid of all of these reds. I just use the shovel. It's just easier. I'm going to get rid of all these reds, and then I think on, like, the other side of the town, I'll plant the black and purple. And then that'll be... I will water these. I don't really think... It seems to me like it doesn't make a difference. But, I don't know. Got another one. I'm not even gonna, like, bother replanting it. It's fine. And then, yeah, we'll check over here. Where did I plant it? On the other side of this bridge down here.
No!
I fucking watered it, man! What the fuck? Okay, so what I'm learning is that watering literally okay, watering does not do anything. It only revives wilted flowers. Okay, well, alright, cool. So I'm not even gonna bother watering these, even, to be honest with you. So, yeah, I will literally just water that. And I will literally just water this. Man, I wish I had known that coming into this. That watering shit does not do anything. Except keep plants from dying. But only after they've already died. Case in point. Okay, so they're both alive and healthy. Oh, rain. That's novel. I haven't seen that before. So I don't have to water shit today, even if something's dead. I probably will anyway, just to be safe. Oh. Oh my fucking god. Fuck. Come on, man. Cute, they're both dead. Oh my fucking god, stay alive for one damn day! Because I don't know if it can breed when they're dead, but for one fucking day, stay alive! Not to mention, can I just say something? Got a lot of flowers from these whites and these reds here as well. Not a single other purple rose from the whites, or black rose from the reds, that I could use to put down a second patch of these black and red combos over here. Not even getting that. Maybe if you start singing Staying Alive, they stay alive. Is there a song out there called Give Me a Blue Rose Fucking Please? I'm going to lose my mind if you don't give me a blue rose fucking immediately right now. Let me know. What? Whoa! You can do that? Holy smokers! What? That's insane! You can do that? I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know I could make a what? Are you kidding me? Oh, what? Jeez. I didn't know that. I didn't know you could make another one of those. Wow. I thought it was broken. Eh. Well, cool. Alright, well, where are we going to put this next pair? Thanks, BB Leck, for the 10 gift subs. And oh my god, I got another one. Good, but Jesus. Alright, well, now I need another black rose. Now the reds are slacking. Hurry up. Come on, you got Ellie De La Cruz. Do something. Bro, he's peeved. I am peeved, dude. Steam starts coming out of my pores. Not even my ears, man. My ears cannot handle the pressure of steam that is coming out of my head. And it has to come out of my pores. Look, it's Gulliver again. I have seen... Alright, let me put this in a frame of reference here. I've seen Gulliver 2 times now. This stream. I've seen Gulliver 2 times now. There he goes. Bye. I've seen Gulliver 2 times. I played this game on and off since 2005. I've seen that guy 2 times this stream. Before that, 0. Not a single time have I seen that guy. And now I've seen him twice. Before I got 1 blue rose. Well, you know, though, I do have 2 purple roses. I do have 2 purple roses that need a black rose pairing. So, you know, maybe that's not the worst thing. At least it made a black rose and not a purple one. Because that's more useful. So now we have another pair that we can put somewhere around town to sit around and do nothing. So let's go find a good spot for that. Sure. What about, like, right here? But I have another purple that I can then pair that one with, meaning that now we have 4 breeding couples of black and purple roses now. We have 4 of them going. 4 of them going now. Surely 4 is the amount that I need for me to get 1 blue rose. Surely 4 will do it. I mean, 3. I mean, that's simply, yes, just irresponsible to believe that 3 would be enough. Well, don't be ridiculous. 3? Come on. What are you going to do? 3? Seriously? But 4, though, man. Like, that is about when you should start to expect to get a blue rose. Amazing that 1 stream won't be enough. I thought, I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm like, maybe we could do City Folk too today. Ha! Idiot. Fool. Where are these? Oh my fucking god. So they can breed, so you're clearly fertile. Get Mega Plinkoid out of here. Get out of here. So you can clearly breed, you just choose not to give me the thing I need. So you can do it. Oh! Oh! Oh, so you can do it! You're just choosing not to. And then, do I have a, yeah, and now I could put another pair down. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, is I'm going to put those next to my house. And it kind of blows my mind sometimes to watch... Okay, I actually need to redo that. I'm not putting that in the video. I'm not putting that reaction in the video. I'm not putting that reaction in the video, because that's just fucking obnoxious and it's not funny at all. That's obnoxious and it's not funny at all. Alright? I don't want that to actually be people on YouTube thinking that's how I react to things, because they're gonna think that I'm genuinely insane. Alright? Oh, when are we gonna see the blue rose? Dude, I don't know, man. Wow, these guys, they're angry. That's me, dude. That's me. That's me right now, because I haven't gotten that blue rose. That's me. Look, she's hopping mad, dude. She's pissed. Because she's stomping on the ground, there's steam coming out of her head. That's me, man. That's me. If I don't see a blue rose as I walk over here right now, the steam's going to stop. Oh, yeah. All right. All right. Fine. All right. All right, cool. And then we're going to... and then... Whoop. 3 hours, 53 minutes, and 46 seconds. That's how long it takes for a man to lose his mind. That's also how long it takes to get a blue rose in Animal Crossing Wild World, but that's completely, you know, nonetheless, that's irrelevant. That's not what this speedrun's about. This speedrun is a losing my mind speedrun. The blue rose is really just an afterthought. There isn't going to be much of a difference between how we're going to tackle City Folk compared to Wild World. The path to a blue rose itself is exactly the same, except in this game we don't have the Flower Fest to give us a head start. We also do need to water the flowers this time, unlike last game. But other than that, we're pretty much just going to run it back and hope that we get luckier than we did in Wild World. Alright, let's go. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Pick based on neighbor. Well, you don't want too many... Oh, I got this guy again! I got this little twerp again! I didn't even plan that. I got this little twerp, the same looking guy from Wild World. The same... Son of a bitch. I hate him. He looks like such a little punk, and I just want to kick him with his BB shirt. It's the same little guy, huh? I didn't even plan it. I got a lot of roses to start with, man. They are hooking me the hell up, especially white roses. My God. They are hooking me the hell up. Look at this. 6 white roses and 4 red roses. That's a good start. That's a lot of flowers to start, man. Good. No watering. Wow, those are the 3... Ugh, that sucks. Those are the 3 tools that you want on a normal run. Those are the 3 that you want. Remember the museum run? What do you need for the museum? You need bugs, fish, and fossils, and art. But you got your net, your fishing rod, and your shovel. Where was this frickin' start when... This is the dream 3 tools that you have when you start a new save file. And now that I actually need a watering can, something that would usually be useless for these challenges. I don't get it. That's what... So what is this? That's 5, 8, 9 red roses. 5, 7, 9 white roses. Yeah, so 9 and 9. It kind of sucks, because if this guy goes multiple days without giving me a watering can, all those flowers that were put down are gonna die. And so all these flowers that I have... See, like, I want to use... Can I use this watering can? Because I want to use it, man. I don't want my flowers to die. No... No, I can't. Can I, like, ask her to borrow it, at least? So, I will buy that shovel. Finally. That must have been the slowest I ever done the chores in this game. What was that? That was almost an hour to do stinking chores. I'm gonna go around, I'm just gonna pick a bunch of flowers, sell them, get the shovel. I don't need the fishing rod or the net. Alright, anyway, yeah, so no watering can today. What's the seed? Oh, okay. Take that. Glad I checked. So yeah, let's go to tomorrow and just hope that none of the flowers that I planted dies. Well, you know what I can do is I can pick them up, and the ones that I'm able to pick up won't die. Alright, we want a watering can from the store so that we can finally begin doing what we want to do. And if there's more red and white roses that show up, I will take those as well. What's up, Tedster? Dang, it's an old meme, you should know it too. I should never have to know a meme. You say I should know a meme. I gotta say, there's never a meme that I feel like I should know. You know? I don't really feel like any of them have ever really... I've ever been like, yes, I'm so glad I know this. I got a watering can. Alright, so that's all I need. I think in this game, I don't know this, but maybe I should test it. I think that if you just water the in-between spot, like this, between the 2 flowers, I want to say that gets both of them. And I'm going to have a lot of these pairs, man. I'm not going to be surprised if I end up not checking each one of these every single day. What game series do you think will be the hardest to get the rose? I mean, geez, I have a hard time thinking that any other game will take me 3, almost 4 hours, like Wild World did. That was fucking crazy.
This is called foreshadowing.
So that's 2 sets of reds.
Dude, shut up. I'm trying to talk.
Alright, last set. Water these. Save and quit. Hopefully we have at least 1 black or purple rose when we come back tomorrow. But, not real life tomorrow, in-game tomorrow. Let's see, a rainy day. Damn it. Ooh, but... So, we got ourselves a black rose. That's black, right? It looks kind of purple. But I think it's a black rose. Yeah. Cool. How long did it take us to get a black rose in Wild World? Forever. So, we're already off to a better start here than we were there. We also got a red rose there. By the way, this was the pair that I watered this spot right here, so that did work. Okay. Because that was one of the ones that I only watered in between them. This was the other one, and that didn't give us anything, but that's fine. It clearly works. So, great news. I only need to hit this spot right here. Can I see a purple rose? That would be nice. You know, I must say, I was expecting more after seeing the very first thing, as soon as I walked out of the door, being a black rose. I was kind of hoping that I got more. I got one other breed, and that was just a red rose. I was kind of hoping for more, but you know what? Can't complain too much. So we got... yeah, just a black and a red. Oh, I never planted this other white, but that's fine, because I don't have a thing to plant it with, so it's fine. Alright, next day. Anyway. Bunch of yammering Yanceys. I was going to let you in on a secret.
Oh, nice!
Unfortunately, we got another black rose. I mean, it's not bad, for sure. Why? These two are, like, just pumping out offspring, man. What the hell? It was those two last time, and am I going to see, like, nothing from any of these? Yeah. Like, geez, man. I love the rain, by the way. Come on, man. Those are the only two flowers that actually breed. What the hell? The rest of them are defective. Legit, those are the only two flower pairs that breed. It was the only two that did it the first day, and now it's the only two that will do it today. What is going on? Is there something magical about that spot that I planted them? Because, I'll be honest with you, dude, I got 2 black roses and no purple roses. I'm about to move some white roses to those spots, if there is something special about it. Let's see. Oh, no, they didn't make shit this time. Oh, never mind. Dude, I got a serious... That's 3 days. 3 days. 3 black roses from these two specifically. That is fucking crazy. I gotta move some... there's something magical about that spot, dude. There's something magical about that. I'm moving some white roses here. Alright, man, because apparently that spot is magic. So, I need purples now, so... you guys go to town, man. What is going... Dude, this spot is just crazy! Alright, well, you know what I'm gonna do now? Now that I got the purple and the black rose... Guess who's going in this very spot? Guess who's going in this spot? Because now we have the 2 things. Fuck! We now have the 2 things that we need to make a blue rose. And I'll be goddamned if I'm not gonna use this spot and its magic properties to make me a blue rose. There must be something... I don't know, man. I'm not convinced that there is something going on there. But, like, it must be luck still. But this is crazy. Every day, that spot has given me a hybrid. And no other spot. Except for that one that I just got done watering. But nothing else. Always that spot. There must be... I don't know. Is there something going on? See, none of the other flowers do... They don't do anything. None of the other flowers make flowers. It's literally only that one. I swear to God, if I time travel and there's a blue rose at that spot, I need to actually start asking questions. People who know a lot of things about this game. I need to be like, yo, dude, can you explain why only this spot gave me hybrids and no other spot in my town?
7.
Oh, fuck, no. Don't. Not on June 7th, man. Please, no. Not on June 7th, dude. Come on. Are you serious? I'm timing out anyone who puts 6-7. Do it. Oh, now you want to clam up, huh? Oh, okay. Alright, alright, alright. Now that we could get the blue rose, now we don't want to do nothing no more. Now we don't want to do nothing. No, I'm bored now. Alright, dude. What the hell ever. You know what? I'd like to think that that's the game doing me a solid. They're like, man, I don't want to make you put that in the video. I'm not going to give, you know, blue rose on June 7th. Come on, man. Quit fucking with me. Damn it. Was that another black rose, though? Yeah, see, like, you couldn't even give me the more useful one. I have, what, 3 black roses now? Yeah. I need another purple. If you're gonna make me more flowers, make me a purple, please. Oh, good. Alright, this is good. Now, see, no, actually, this is good. Here's how Bernie can still win. We have 4 black roses. I literally just need another purple to set up another breeding pair for a blue. But you insist on keeping... I'm gonna stop watering the reds at this point. There is actually no point. I wouldn't say like a super fan. What the fuck? Now, how did this happen? What I can only imagine happened here is you get one of the random flower spawns. You know, how they just pop up out of nowhere sometimes. And then I also got a breed, and it just happened to also be a white rose? Well, that is... Unless you can get twins? What? Would it make sense to get rid of all the other flowers except for the black and purple so that there's nothing else to compete with? Yeah, but I kind of want more purples, you know, to make... I have 4 black roses that are mateless. And I'd like to get them some mates. But, I mean, yeah, I guess I could fully sell out to just get these guys to breed. Well, never mind. Never mind. 5 hours, 41 minutes, and 46 seconds to get a blue rose in both City Folk and Wild World. Nice. And when you look at that, from when we started after Wild World, City Folk only took us less than 2 hours. An hour and 47 minutes-ish? Hey, that's not bad. That is not bad. Hi, I have a whiteboard, which means something very, very bad has happened. Let me start by explaining what my initial route for Animal Crossing New Leaf was, and then, once we get to that point in the video, I'll explain why this is wrong. But to start, we take a red rose, of course, we're not talking about any other flower, and we take a yellow rose, okay? And then we pair those together, and that will make us an orange rose. This marker sucks. So a red rose and a yellow rose to make an orange rose, okay? Simple enough. And then we take a white rose and another white rose, pair those together to get a purple rose, okay? Simple enough. And everything about this so far is correct, kind of. And then that orange, this sucks. And then that orange, this is incredible. Every dry erase marker does not work. All right, I've gone ahead and I've grabbed 6 of these. If none of these 6 work, I'm gonna be mad. So then we take that okay. So we take that orange and that purple, and that gets us a red. Can you even see that? That gets us a red, and I'm going to put a little star next to that red, because that is a special red. We usually call it a hybrid red. And then we wait on another hybrid red from that orange and purple, and then we breed those 2 reds together to get us a blue. Blue. Can you see that? Yeah, good enough. So anyway, that's the plan that I have in mind for how I'm going to get a blue rose in Animal Crossing New Leaf. So now I'm going to bring you back here once we get to the point in the video where I can explain why this is wrong. New save file. Oh, that sounds like the timer should start right there. Oh boy, Bertha. Bertha, Francine, and Frank, and then 2 other mystery guys. Alright, I want to live over here. Hurry up, Slowpoke! Jesus! I want to get my house built! This dude is just dragging ass. Get the lead out, man. Come on, hustle. Yeah, so I think I want to be up here. Lots of nice open area. There's some trees down here, but, you know, there's a decent bit of area. Oh, another white rose. I'll take that. Any other red roses here while we're at it? Or wait, no, hang on. What do we need? We do need reds, but we also need yellows. We didn't need yellows before. Why is he following you with every step? Because he's waiting on me to put my house down, but I thought I would take the opportunity to go around and look for flowers that would be useful in getting a blue rose. He's probably getting a bit impatient with me, so I think I've done a full sweep of the town now. Jesus, I got a lot of roses, though, to start. Look at this. That's a pretty good start. On June 2nd, 2026, Dagnel will be shot. Alright, now I've talked to everybody. Yes. Okay, I did. Alright, now give me something else. Have I written a letter before? Yeah, okay, I gotta write a letter. This is basically the chores that you get. Instead of working for Tom Nook, like in the previous games, he gives you chores. This is basically what those are, by the way, if you never played. I'll take it. No watering can. The reason why I'm doing the chores is because I guess sometime during the chores, she'll give me a watering, which I do faintly remember being the case. That's about all the advice. I'd like to give you a small present of a watering can? Yeah, okay, alright, so we're good. That was way easier than waiting to get Leaf. Good golly. Alright, but hey, I think we can get started right away. Do we need to spread these out like we did in City Folk, or did this game finally get the message that your towns aren't that big? You can smush them all together? Okay, so I'll put like one pair there, and then I'll put a white pair here. I got a lot of white pairs, my goodness. Alright, cool. Now we just water. Now, does watering here in the middle, like in City Folk, how I... Remember how I watered in between like that? Do you have the sparkles in this game, actually? Oh, okay, so you do get the little water droplets off of it when they're watered. Do they sparkle? Oh, they sparkle. Okay, well, that's great, because that's a nice indicator that tells me for sure that I watered them. Okay, that's good. Thank God for that. Okay, so that gave us a yellow. But no, we need an orange. And the thing is that I don't know if that's a different yellow, because it came from a breed, as this yellow, which came from the ground. Come to think of it, is it okay that I'm using flowers that just spawned in my town versus ones that came from seeds?
Maybe you should have checked that before you started the challenge. Why am I purple?
It seems to work just fine. Nothing from those.
Oh,
A purple on the first try from those two. Is this going to be the easiest game? Is this going to be the easiest game of all time? What the hell? It's going to be the easiest game of all time. Step 1, we got an orange and we got a purple. Okay. I mean, I'll leave my reds and yellows and whites still going to get more. But now we'll plant down the orange and the purple to get the hybrid red. Another orange? Okay, brother. That's great, because we got another purple, so that'll be my other purples pair. Have you? No. You made me a white. That might be like a hybrid white. Some special white that can make something crazy. Scrazy. Fuck off, Wisp. I don't... No. Dude, I'm not helping. Well, I don't feel like you're not going in the wrong direction if that helps any. None of this is helping, actually. That's Wisp. He wants me to find his little... What is it? Oh my god, that. Lamp. Now we have 2 purple-orange pairs going, so... With perfect luck, each of those can give me 1 hybrid red, and then those 2 hybrid reds can make us a blue, and we could have this wrapped up really quick. Good? Alright, we're good. Alright, day 3. What do we got here? I see another orange. I see another orange. Okay. Can we get another purple? I think we can. Holy smokes, dude. They breed like crazy in this game. They went insane with the flower...
oh my god, dude, what the hell?
They went crazy. They went stupid. Okay, now, have I got a hybrid red yet? I do not, and... I do not. I have another hybrid white, though. Maybe the hybrid red is hard to get. Oh my god. Dude, what the fuck is... This is fucking crazy. I remember it being a little bit better than City Folk and Wild World when... I don't even need to say anything. Why bother open my stupid mouth? I just let the flowers do the talking, man. Look, you can see for yourself, man. Redonkulous. But still, I mean, the other ones are just making them like crazy. What the hell? I got nothing from any of these now? Aw. 4 pairs of purples and oranges. Come on, man. Excuse me. I know you did not just move in on top. Okay, thank God they didn't move in on top. I forgot that they could do that. Oh my God, yeah. They can just move in on top of your garden. I've had that happen. Where they just move in on top of your hybrids. Nothing. Another white. What? Okay, surely there's... Is there published odds of what purples and oranges can give you? Because I've gotten 3 whites now from them. Nary a single red. And considering I need at least 2 reds to do this, that's beginning to concern me a little bit. So we're back here again, and now it's time to explain why this route is wrong. So, it all starts from these special reds here. As it turns out, and I did not know this when I was planning it, it's only about a 50-50 chance that the red that you get from this orange and this purple is actually a good hybrid red, one that can get you a blue when paired with itself. So you can kind of see why that might cause some confusion. There's basically 3 things that can come of pairing 2 of these reds together with that in mind. You can get, let's call the bad reds A reds, and the good reds B reds for blue. So you can get an A red and an A red, pair those together, and you're never going to get a blue. You could also get A red, and a B red, so a good red. If you pair those together, you will never get a blue. Sorry, the glare's kind of blocking it, but there you go. An A red and a B red will not give you a blue. The third option is that you could get a B red and a B red, and that can get you a blue. But the problem is, there is no way to distinguish what an A red and a B red is apart from each other. So what I'm going to end up doing is just mishmashing a bunch of A reds and B reds together, and then wonder why, for hours, I'm not getting a blue rose. It's also relevant to point out that there is a difference between flowers in the first step of this, flowers that you get from your town, ones that you just grab that spawned when you started the town, versus ones that you grow from seeds. In general, the reason why New Leaf is going to end up being such a pain is because I didn't have a good plan in mind going into it. I didn't know that seed flowers were different than regular flowers, and I didn't know that this wasn't a surefire method of getting red roses that can produce blues. So an all-around failure on my part. Let's see my reaction when I discover the flaw in my plan, and how we recover. Orange plus purple, hybrid red equals red, red, yellow, yellow, white, white, SS, 25%. Note, another 25% of the red offspring will not be hybrid reds. Wait a minute. So you're telling me I can get a red from that orange purple, and it might not be a hybrid red? What occurred next is a frankly embarrassing series of events that could have been avoided entirely if I had just simply stopped the route that I was on once there was even the slightest bit of uncertainty about its effectiveness. I didn't believe that this was true, probably because I didn't want to believe that this was true. My internal conflict of whether or not to maintain trust in my original plan, paired with my conflicting messages that I was getting from people in stream, and conflicting sources that I found online that said that this method works versus some saying that it doesn't, was starting to make my head spin a bit. I stubbornly decided to keep doing it the original way, thinking that I had already invested too much time into this to start again from zero. I'm not proud of this decision, for the reason that I ended up wasting more time stubbornly pushing on, and the fact that I distrusted people who were right to tell me that my plan was flawed. Had I just stopped, realized my mistake, and started over, we would have been fine. Or, heaven forbid, been more diligent about having a better plan to start with. But I didn't, and what I have now is a giant stupid pile of red roses, of which some can make blue roses and some can't. Which ones are which? There's no way to tell. There's a story that could be written here about overcoming the trials laid forth from trying to reach a goal, failing many times along the way until you finally succeed. And like a lot of great stories, there's a moral to be learned. In this case, it's one about stubbornness, pride, and diligence that you probably wouldn't expect from a guy playing Animal Crossing. The story ended up not being one about getting a blue rose, but rather one about the unattainable mystery of what it is to be a perfect person. And both of those things are, unfortunately, impossible. But at least we can give it a try. Alright guys, thanks for being here today, I very much appreciate it. I'll be live again when I go live next, and I hope you enjoyed the stream today. If you did, drop a follow, join the Discord, !Discord, I appreciate it. Have yourselves a good rest of your day, and I will see you all when I stream next. See ya! New Horizons is the only Animal Crossing game that I had made blue roses in before doing this challenge. So while it is the most complicated in terms of difficulty to achieve a blue rose, it's the one that I'm also the most comfortable completing. We've previously achieved the feat of acquiring 5 blue roses via 5 different methods, so we're spoiled for choice as to which method that I want to use. I decided on the Asteriation Gene Pool method, which is, according to Yui's ACNH guides, a difficult but efficient blue rose method. If you've never performed this method before, it looks fairly intimidating, but we'll break it down step by step as we go along. But just know that it's important that the white roses and red roses that we use in step 1, and the yellow roses that we use in step 3, all need to come from seeds. Before we get to any of that though, we must get to the point where we can buy all the seeds that we need to start and make a watering can. That requires us to do all the fun tutorial objectives to get to that point that, despite how many times I've done them now, are still just so much fun. Sheep, dude.
No! What? 1 flower short? 1 flower short, and I'm 1 wood short of being able to make another one?
You are an evil, dirty man. You are an evil, dirty son of a bitch. How close am I to getting just, what, 200 more miles? There's one for watering flowers. Seriously? I swear to God, if I'm 1 short of the flower watering goal, I'm gonna scream. Hi. I need to make the axe, of which now I am 1 short of a tree branch to make. I seriously could not have planned this to be more annoying. Alright, so I got a black rose. I could separate these. I can put these somewhere else to clone in the meantime, because the more the merrier, until I get a purple from those whites. Still haven't done anything. So, without pairing them together, just over here is fine. They don't need a whole lot of room. Without pairing them together, I'll put them over here so that they can clone. Oh, look, I got a purple. Yay! Yippee! Finally! Yay! The black roses have not cloned. I'll leave 1 for cloning because we only have 1 purple, so we'll leave the other one to clone. But let's take these over here. Let's pop this purple. Right. Let's give it a little bit more room. Let's pop it down here, pair it with that black rose, and then with any luck, now we can move on to the next step. We will get a red from that black-purple pairing, and then that's where our yellow seeds will come into play, is we'll pair that red with a yellow seed. Hey, it's raining. So, the rain does water flowers in this game. I think it also makes them sparkle? Maybe not. Yeah, it does. Another red. Ooh! Okay, good. So, this red, very important that I, oh god, I hope it was this rosebud. See, this is what's fucked up, is now I have to hope that it was this one, and not this one. Oh, shit. What if alright. Low-key kind of cheating, but what if I hope maybe it didn't quick save? Maybe it didn't quick save. Because I wasn't loaded in for very long. It's not really a risky play. I'm fairly confident that that one in my pockets. Okay, nice. Good. It did work. All right, so it was true that this was the one that is the new one. But this is why you have to be so careful. If you have multiple of the same kind of flour, and you don't know where it was in your pockets, it's going to be completely indistinguishable as to what is the flour that you need. So, I got to be more vigilant about this. Make sure that you know where the flour that you're about to pick up is going in your inventory. We got that squared away. So we know that this red that we are going to pick up safely now can be paired with a yellow seed. And then that red with a yellow seed can get us another red. And then another of those reds paired together can get us reds that can give us a blue, oranges that can give us a blue, or black flowers that can give us a blue. So, I think also those two reds that precede the last step also have a small chance of giving a blue straight up. But you probably shouldn't rely on that happening, because I'm pretty sure that's the 1 in 64 very low chance red. So we want to take this, and we do want another one of these, so we're also going to try to clone this one as well. Hopefully it does it a bit faster than that black rose has. Let's pop this. I'm going to start running out of room here, man. Jeez. Alright, so now we'll take this red, and we will pair it with a yellow seed. I probably should have pre-grown these yellow seeds so that they were ready to go. I don't have a watering can. I should have pre-grown it so it was ready to go. It can go to town right away, but unfortunately, I'm stupid. Yeah, so we got a new red. Okay, so we got a huge day here today. I saw, out of the corner of my peepers, that we also have a new red. Holy shnikes, dude. Oh my god, wait. Everything that needed to happen happened in one day. Alright, hang on. Alright. Let's start from square one. Let's start from square one so I don't get confused. Alright, we got a purple from these whites. That's great, because now I can take this black rose and we can pair that with that purple. And that'll be another breeding pair of this black and purple down here, which gave me another red, which is this red, and then this red and this yellow seed made this red, and so now we can move on to the next step of that process. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this purple and this black right here, right? And I'm going to take this red, and I'm going to, I guess, pair that with this yellow like this until my other yellows that I've planted are fully grown. Bada bing. And now I have this red. This is the new step that we're on. This red is a hybrid red. Another one of these. So I can clone this, or I can just get another one. Another one of those can make me a red, and then two of those reds can make a blue. It can make me an orange, which can make a blue, or it can make me a black, which two of those can make a blue. However, I think that there's also a small itty bitty chance of two of these reds here giving me a blue. But that's a very small chance, and you probably would not expect that to happen very soon, which is why we take another step to get a set of reds, oranges, or blacks that can give us a blue at, I think, a 25% rate, which is way more reliable. So we put this rose that came from this yellow and red right here. So you can kind of visualize the steps here. Step 1 is to get a black rose from these reds and get a purple rose from these whites. Step 2 is to breed that black and that purple together to get a step 3 red that we put here that breeds with a yellow seed that gives us a step 4 red. So we're kind of laying it out in steps as we go further down the island here. Let me clear out an area so that can clone. And everything's already going to be water because it's raining, so we're good. Can I get all 3 of these? I got 1. What the hell did it water if I only got the 1? What I should do is I should move the red here, I think, so that I can get all 3. Yo, you cloned already? Dude. Oh, let's go. Nice. Awesome. So, hey, this is cool because now, technically, very unlikely, but technically we could get a blue. It's a 1 in 64 chance that these two reds, I think it's a 1 in 64, that these two reds give me a blue. That's not as likely as them giving us another red, an orange, or a black rose, which then two of those can make a blue. That's your better bet, but it could still happen. It could still happen. Nothing, 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 nothing. Whole lot of fucking nothing! Nothing! Whole lot of nothing. I'm loving these rainy days. Keep it up. Okay. Yeah. That's good, because that red paired with another red. Stop. 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 Stop being weird. Stop being weird. Be normal. Be normal, please. Please be normal. Please be normal. Stop being stupid. Stop being funny. Stop being goofy. Stop being a moron. Do things normally. Say things normally. Move your mouth normally. It's like I said one word like that, and I felt the need to say the whole sentence like that. Quit being stupid, alright? So we got a red from these two reds. Now, we take that red from those two reds, paired with another one of itself. We just need to wait on another one of those. This red is effectively the same as an orange rose or a black rose that those can make, because any of those paired with themselves can make a blue. So, let's keep this over here. Let's have it be the first thing that we see when we walk down here to see if it makes us a blue. I'm not looking at bog sucker, dude. Come on. Alright? I'm not looking at bog sucker. Nice. Alright, good. Great. Now I gotta put bog sucker in the video. Alright, so two of these, 25% chance of giving me a blue. That's easy. That's money right there. Okay, there's an orange. Alright, now that orange is good too. That orange can be cloned. And then those two identical oranges can have the same functionality as these reds, where they can give me a blue. Alright, so we'll let that clone. Alright, we're all watered though, that's good. Hello, blue rose. Ooh, okay, perfect. I don't even have to move it. The orange has cloned, so now those are going to town. I got another red. I don't know from where, but all I do know is that it should be good to add to this pile here. Nice. That's some shiny... They need to tone down the shine on the grass in the next game, man. The grass is not this fucking shiny. Look how shiny it is when you move the camera. It's like reflective. Why is my grass reflective, Nintendo? Come on, man. It doesn't even look like grass. It looks like plastic, like everything else in this game that's fake. Your villagers are fake. They have no personality. Your grass is fake. It's just walking on plastic. Alright, I got an orange, orange. Alright, this orange is going to go in the first slot of the second row. So, now that orange is on cloning duty. Wow, that's such a good way. Hey, look who decided to clone in one day! Wow! That orange got their life together! Oh, wow, cloned in one day! This guy's been sitting here for over a week now. And hasn't done shit. For God's sakes, do something! Alright, so I got a red. That red will be its own red that I have cloned. So I'll have another one that needs to clone. Another red that needs to clone. Great. This will only take about 15 years. Another orange. Oh, look who finally decided to show up! Oh, wow! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Well, let me look real quick. Ah! Alright, we're done. Get out of here. We didn't even get it the way that we were supposed to get it, which was from these up here. We had to get it from the stupid pile. How many times have we gotten it from the stupid pile? How many times have we gotten this thing? Well, 2 is the answer. There's 2 games where we got it from the sources that we didn't even mean to get it from. New Leaf had happened, and now in this one too. I did say it could happen, but I was kind of expecting the 5% chance, of which now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 breeding pairs of 5 point something % chance. to happen before the however many are in here at a 1.56% chance. But, you know, if that isn't just the blue rose in a nutshell, I don't know what is. Anyway, we made a blue rose in every Animal Crossing game in 22 hours, 33 minutes, and 9 seconds. Now that is just... nice.